good. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm Jackie. I'm the Business Center Manager here at Office Evolution.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Looking for some office space. I don't like the traffic toward going to my office, and at home it's too noisy. So I have a fitness consulting business. So we do virtual nutrition and training programs.
My background is in public accounting. I have a master's in tax, but I've been in real estate for over 30 years.
My background has always been in the sales and marketing background, and most recently working for a SaaS-based technology company doing technology sales for a marketing platform.
Mark and I were friends, and I was a client of his, and he was a student of mine. And he told me about Office Evolution and what he was doing and the renovation of the building and the construction of the building.
So we're able to have a business in our community.
This time he's all in. You know, he's like, okay, I'm gonna buy the space, I'm gonna build out the space, and then I'm going to run the business. So I was like, wow.
We found this building, we purchased it in July, renovated it, redesigned it. We wanted something that had an industrial feel, but was very comfortable, modern, flowing, and was fortunate to work with my friend Rob McCarrow, who's an architect I've worked with for 20 years.
The concept of transparency came in with the front, so open up the lobby, see all the way through, see the lighting, see people moving around, and just kind of give it a very open, inviting character. If you think about the concept of what Office Evolution is, you've basically got a concept of entrepreneurial people coming together in an office environment, the co-working concept, and that concept was central to developing this design language. Like-minded companies could gather here, and these companies would be able to come out and have like a kind of impromptu conference area.
Here, we're a single-story building. We have plenty of parking. We're right in the middle of downtown Roswell. You could walk to Canton Street to eat. You could walk to Oak Street. We're near their homes. We're near their schools, where their kids go. So we're very, very convenient.
Yes, I love the location, our proximity to Roswell City Center and Canton Street, the shops and restaurants there. It's a great location. I'm 5 minutes from home, so I can shoot home and shoot back, without it being stressful and not much traffic to deal with. Well, I love the idea that we have 24-hour access. So if I need to get into the office to see a patient on an emergency basis, I can do that at my leisure.
We have the highest level of internet technology that you can have. We have the copiers, the mail, we have everything they need, but convenient and easy to access. To have a 200,000-foot office anymore and be locked into that on a 10-year lease. They're gonna be shorter term leases, more flexible, and they're gonna have hub and spoke concept where they'll have a headquarters, but they'll have multiple satellite offices where people can work near their homes. And they may come in once a week, they may come in once a month for meetings. So we'll be providing for the small companies as they grow. We'll be providing companies as they downsize.
Office Evolution, when we first met the group and heard the idea, is so key to what Roswell is. And so Office Evolution helps those entrepreneurs. It gives them those space that they can grow their company, they can start their company, or they can be a satellite office for a major corporation.
I have always been in a traditional space for the last 20 years. Employees come in and, it's a traditional office setting. But more recently with COVID, we made the decision to kind of practice what you preach. However, the one thing that we found that was missing was that you lose a little bit of culture when you go completely 100% remote and you don't have any kind of feeling or sense of home. So we made the decision to come to Roswell Evolution, which we feel is just a beautiful hybrid of what we're looking for. We can come here and we can have meetings, face-to-face meetings. If we wanted to bring a client in, we can still do that while not having the expense of a huge office.
We both just fell in love with the model, and all the people that are back team at Office Evolution and all the other owners were all there to support each other. We're all part of an ohana. And our members here are part of our ohana as well. Networking, helping each other out, anything you can do to help someone succeed in what they're trying to do.
Next year I'm traveling the world, but I come back in and work. So it's a perfect scenario because I have a secretary, and I have a mailbox, and I have a formal address, and so it's, for me, it's working out really well. And I don't have all the hassles that I had in regards to having my own business and my own space.
So we're Valor Coffee in downtown Alpharetta, delivering some coffee for the co-working space today.
Everybody here loves Valor Coffee. They're so excited every day to have it fresh.
And if I got busier and I'm here more, I can decide, okay, I'm going to take an office or I'm going to take a bigger office.
And so during the pandemic, we've obviously been quite busy with people that have pivoted to these virtual events. So if you're stuck at home, no community, working with kids, working with dogs, and you need the ability to have either a permanent or a temporary space, this is a perfect solution for you.
It's not as effective, efficient. You want to have some human interaction during the day with adults, and there needs to be some collaboration with other people, whether it's your coworkers or general people. So I think people are waiting to get out and go somewhere and work, and they're tired of working in a Starbucks or working in their kitchen.
Those that are successful will also want to interact with others so that they can get ideas and they can grow their business and be more successful. So co-working is not going away, but it's going to look different because it has to meet the requirements of the safety, and Office Evolution's doing that.
Taking it upon ourselves independently to install an ionic filtration system in the HVAC throughout the entire building. So what that does is it filtrates the air and kills viruses and bacteria ongoing. The other thing we have done is we have invested in a product called Disinfectant and Shield, and we spray it or apply it to common area surfaces that people use on a daily basis, and it kills viruses and bacteria instantly on contact.
One of the reasons why we chose this place also is because they've put the new ventilation system in. So they've got the air scrubbers and purifiers, which helps our patients feel very comfortable being here.
We are spacing out safe distances where people can work in the co-working areas, but they're going to be spaced out, and there's plastic shields and so forth.
The most rewarding is bringing in the members and helping them grow and seeing how happy they are, and just seeing them every day and getting people together and networking and building that community, and I just love that.
It's a great, great, great city, and part of my excitement about the city is to see it grow, see the positive changes, and yet still keep that hometown charm.
One of the beautiful things about our business center is that we're part of a larger ohana of Office Evolution that's growing both nationally and locally in the Atlanta market. Right now, there are over 72 locations, and all of our members here will have access to any of the other locations around the country. So even though Office Evolution Roswell is locally owned and operated by Jackie and myself, we're part of a national network of workplaces. They're all close to home and are affordable, safe, and inspired places to work.
Start out with a virtual office that they keep moving up, and they're growing their company, and they get to a small office, and maybe they have a couple offices, and then maybe one day I get to graduate them because they need a huge place. If they grew their company, we provided them with what they needed, and they can move on. That would make me very proud, like a mama, you know?
It fits. All right, where do we sign?